Okay, so for the petals, let's get a dry one here.
How long does it take for the petals to dry, those?
They actually don't take that long. They take probably the same day you do it. Well, it depends on your weather too and your humidity. It's pretty dry here in San Diego around Christmas time. So they were dry in about 3 or 4 hours. They were pretty dry. They could dry out within an hour depending on where you are. But if it's really humid or really wet, it could take a day. Usually never more than a day. Okay, or you're using the wrong kind of gum paste. Okay, so I've got this here. What I do, because I want a two-toned effect, if you look at poinsettias, they're kind of velvety. So to get that effect, I didn't bring my teapot, but that's okay. What you do is you're going to dust it with, this is the dark one. This is the Kiko or Kaiko or however it's pronounced. I think it's Kiko. And I'm using a nice soft round brush to dust this, and I want it to get in here. Okay, let's get that in there, really scrub it in so it gets in all those nooks and crannies, all those veins. See how it really doesn't matter the color you start with. You know, the color of these leaves was kind of a light pinky red. You don't need to add a bunch of, you know, food color to get that deep, deep red. You're going to dust it. That's going to take care of your color for you. All right, and dust the back. You know what, I'm not going to take the time to dust the back. Dust the back, okay? Now what I would do is I would steam this. So you're going to steam it, wave it over steam, okay, and it sets this, and it gets a little shiny. Okay, and it sets the color so it's not dusty.
How long do you steam it for?
Just for a few seconds. Just a few seconds over if I had steam. I didn't bring my teapot though. So I have tea when I make flowers. You're pretty much going to wave it over, and I actually have a portable steamer I use, but I didn't even think to bring that. And you just wave it over, and it literally, if there were steam here, I'd be doing it like this, and I'd be done. Great. That's real time. Okay, it doesn't take long, and you're going to see it turn shiny. Be real careful because you can burn your fingers. Once it's steamed, let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes. It's going to be tacky and wet. Then you're going to take this lighter color and go over it, and it's going to stick to it. It's going to be a little tacky, and it's going to stick to it. And what it's going to do is give it a velvet effect. So I just dusted it yet a second time after it was steamed. Wait about 3 minutes. Okay, you can even wait 5 minutes, depends on how wet your area is. But you can tell, touch it on the back, and you can tell it's tacky. Not sticky, not leaving your fingerprint on it, just a little tacky. Then go ahead and dust it. Dust it a second time, and then you'll get this velvet effect and the two-toned effect. For leaves, the leaves I just dust with the chartreuse. Okay, so if it's green, I've done it with the moss green, and I dust it with a chartreuse, and I steam it, and that's it. Okay, that's for the green bracts as opposed to the red bracts. But we need to put it together, so let's get it put together. Now, one thing I did notice is that these things have like red stems. When the leaves, where they connect to the main stem, it's red, which is really kind of bizarre. Even the green leaves have red stems. So if you get red dusting powder on it, it's no big deal.